For the party to be very strong and speak very loudly in our state. We'll be very thankful to people of our state to repose the confidence. They know I was a very good governor, and they know that I'm also a very good senator, that I can never deceive people of our state. I'm committed to whatever we want to do. And whoever we present as candidates in the elections, from the House of Assembly to the presidency, they will know it to be credible.
But you are not in charge in Anambra. You are not in charge in Abia State for now, sir.
I'm very in charge.
I mean, Labour Party is in charge. So
No.
to overcome this power of incumbency?
No. I don't want to talk about Labour Party. I want to talk about APC. The governor of Abia is my friend, and I don't want to talk about party now. I'm going to talk to our people. When I was there, they know what I did for them. Not who is in charge. I cannot be in charge, but it's an ability to talk to our people.
Sir, what is your goodwill message for Abia people now? That, especially the APC supporters.
My goodwill message to supporters is that we have a president that have done first term and is going to do second term. And if he's doing second term, we need to be in the center with the president. We cannot be speaking different language with the president.
Should it remain so for a very long time?
The zone will do very, very, very well for President Tinubu. Take my bet. I'm there. I've been working. Remember during the January when President visited Enugu, I wasn't with him, and I had the permission of the president. I had the permission.
So the fact that he said APC was going to take Abia State, and people just took that so offensive, like, are you mad, Come and try it. In fact, this time we'll deal with you. You will not go back to that Abuja, this and that. So I think that forced the hands of Orji Uzor Kalu to make another video, this time explaining himself, that he was talking about his constituency, not Abia.
Your Excellency, last week you made a statement that the president was not happy with the situation in Abia. Did you mean the political situation in Abia or APC performance in Abia?
Thank you very much. Well, let me tell you, the president was not happy with amount of friends and friendship with us. In Southeast, it's only been in Igbere he slept twice as a human being. And he was baffled that, for example, in 2019, when I joined the APC, President Buhari made 68% in our constituency. And President Tinubu came back to have only 4% entire Abia. He was not happy in the political numbers of APC in Abia. It has nothing to do with Abia State. President Tinubu is not a petty person. He knows he has friends all over. I'm sure even the governor also is his friend. And we were not talking about state. We were talking about performance of our party in Abia State. And nobody will be happy. He has a friend like me. He has other people that are his friends. And we can only take 4%. It's even me, I can't even believe it. I was ashamed to see that. And this is why I'm not forceful to ask for anything from the government, because I know we did not do well. And I'm reconfirming that when we do well, we will do very, 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 very well. I'll be in the forefront to fight for us to do well. And we will beg people of our state. They have seen the amount of things we are doing in the state, and we will beg them to be considerate and see. It's a rapport. We have a good rapport with people in our state, and they will behave well. I wasn't talking about political situation in Abia. He's not happy that the party is not doing well. He gave me his words to go and reorganize the party in the state. But I want to do that in conjunction with other leaders, because we have to fight. The Southeast as a whole have to belong where other Nigerians are sitting. I'm not just talking about Abia. We are going to be, I'm seeing that the Southeast must be with other Nigerians, especially Abia and my constituency. We have to be where other Nigerians are sitting. It has nothing to do with our state. I see some people talking about Otti, Governor Alex Otti and all that. But it's not about Otti. We are talking about the election in 2023. Possibly it was a slip on my own side because I didn't show it down. I have nothing to talk about our state. And I can never discuss, I didn't discuss Orji in public. I didn't discuss Igbazo in public, and I can never discuss Governor Otti in public. All the governors can only be decided by people of the state. We decide their fate, not me, not in my hand. So any governor, their fate are decided by people who vote, who are the electorate, not me. All I know, I will ponder and be with the electorate and beg them and pacify them to follow our APC and vote for us. I am for APC. I'm not for any other thing. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, last
nuisance lele.
Orji Uzor Kalu. Whatever that is, at the end of the day, that happened to be his reaction to people's reaction. Sometimes this guy will be like, social media is not relevant, but they are all here with different fake accounts, monitoring. They have SAP, this and that too. But they are all on social media. They can read the pulse of the people like, they can. Because every now and then they are always concerned about how people have reacted to what they have done or what they have said on social media. Which is also a good thing, by the way. With time, as we continue to get into them, penetrate into their skins, and sort of like, like x-raying them in this manner, and they are reacting along the way, right? It is eventually going to become us running them. Just do something that's going to get them so riled up that they're going to do something, then they're going to do something, then it's going to lead to another reaction, like Akwabiole and others, even Okoye Wabawandele, they are all obsessed with their hatred for social media. And it is not because of any other thing, it's simply because they are rating out here, which also reflects in the society that they also live, because people do call them to tell them how or what they kind of like, perceive about them. And that makes them so uncomfortable, which is good. It is. So for Orji Uzor Kalu, it is now between him and the obedient again. Yeah, the obedient, because now them they are the only state they currently are lucky enough that their own returning officer, which they continue to celebrate, by the way, their returning officer managed to let their own votes count, or else Ikweazu would have probably had somebody else in charge of Abia State. And I mean, that's what they say, because to them, it's like a blessing. That's what Otti is to them. And anybody that talks about Otti in an unlikable manner, they are likely that person will likely feel their pangs, right? Now, talking about feeling the pang or pangs, remember the time that Diri of Bayelsa banned Wike from coming to his state to organize a mega rally? Okay. You know that if every time you see Wike in Rivers State, if he's not attending homecoming dinner, is attending an organized welcome gathering in one person's palace or another church where he's doing Thanksgiving. It's always like organizing, or they will do another bigger rally in so and so for Wike's homecoming. I'm like, why is he doing it in Bayelsa? Like, I understand that it was three local government areas from Rivers State that they cut off to create a state called Bayelsa. Yeah? Brass local government. Yeah? Yenagua local government. Yoga. Bayel. Yes, Sagbama local government, Sa. That is how they created Bayelsa. Ba, Brass, yeah, Yenagua, Sa, Sagbama. Now, why is Wike having a rally, a mega rally in Bayelsa? Is he running for president now? You know what I mean? Anyway, so Diri announced then that Wike was not welcomed in Bayelsa. And the organizers of this Wike's rally called it off. Until today, when they said that people were running for their lives because there were gunshots opposite where they are doing Wike's mega rally. Who can't they shoot gun? Let's go to the scene.
It's not good for me.
You fall for here. You don't follow. What is Jama?
Go video there, not be who you go video.
I just take the entrance.
So some women sustained injuries when they were running because they couldn't see those who were shooting. and they were not sure if they were shooting at them. So the police, everybody tried to comb the area. They couldn't find anyone. But by then, the crowd already dispersed. Like everybody started running back. So I hope they paid them before, before that happened. I hope it's not like we'll pay you after the service. With a weekend by Bayelsa. Also, I heard that yesterday was supposed to be jam, right? Right. Okay. Joint admission matriculation, what is they call them? Board, I believe they call them. So they organized their jam for yesterday. And guess what time the jam was to start? The examination was to start 6:30 a.m. 6:30 in the morning. Some of the children had to also travel far. Why would you post children for a 6:30 a.m. examination to far away places from their own kind of like area of residence? Because it is Nigeria, right? At the end of the day, some of them couldn't even write the examination. Others, certainly, the stress of locating their own, their examination center would contribute to them actually failing. And people have been reacting. Enioluwa.
The major problem with Nigeria is our anyhowness, and it has crept so much into the system that you find the person doing a certain thing and you ask them why are they doing it, and they have no logical reasoning for doing it. It's because they're used to the system of anyhowness. I heard that one of the national exams in the country that is written by secondary school students was placed for 6:30 a.m. Secondary school students who are often at the age of 14 to 17. And my issue is, if you ask why the exam was placed for 6:30 a.m., there's most likely not a sense of logical explanation to why it was placed for 6:30 a.m. It's our anyhowness, because all it takes is for one person in that organization to say, I know this is how we've been doing it before, but we're in a different climate now. Security risk has increased in the country. Also, should a student really wake up by 5 a.m. to meet a 6:30 a.m. examination as a 15-year-old? Is their brain able to process all that they've read by 6:30 a.m. because it means that they have to wake up by 5 a.m.? Was any experiment done to put 3 students and say, we're going to test what is the best time to write this examination? Also, considering the economic situation of the country, a lot of the people who have to make the examination have to take public transportation. Were they put into consideration before that time of the exam was set? Again, it's our anyhowness. And now I'm seeing reports of people saying, I can't find my brother. I can't find my child. Something happened to my child. And people in the comment section are writing, during our time, we wrote it 6:30 a.m. too. It's because you are so used to anyhowness, you think it is okay for things to be done anyhow. You're so used to suffering that you think it is okay for other people to suffer as well. When all we need to do is to change the system. We need to do things and say things with logical reasoning. When it is light banter, it is okay. But when it becomes real issues, can we lock into our cerebrum and think a little? Because this is a serious issue that would affect people's lives. Major problem with
Nigeria is so corrupt, which I regret the day I was born in this country. It's unfair. This is unfair now. This is unfair. Nigeria is so corrupt, which I regret the day I was born in this country. It's unfair. This is unfair now. This is unfair.
It's unfair. I don't know if some of you probably know this, and I believe some of you indeed do know this, right? Nigeria is a place where the older generation kind of feel like if you don't suffer like they suffered, you won't appreciate success. Or somehow, I don't know, like that theory. Those of you who are older people, if you are guilty of this, you should identify yourself. People will unnecessarily be mean, cold, right? Towards the younger people. And then they will say we are disciplined, we are training uni, we are disciplining uni. Right? And then they institutionalized such kind of behavior. Something that should ordinarily be so easy, walking into a place, get a certain registration done, and then once it is done, you walk out. That's it. And next